Hey guys, it's Jen. I'm doing my Shop My Stash. So almost a month has gone by and yeah, I need to pick out new stuff in here, which is unfortunate because I have actually started liking to use quite a bit of the things. So I'm just going to go over with you guys a couple of the things that I'm going to be removing from this little compartment thing. So this is from my Shop My Stash. It is my Melon Pigment. I'll actually swatch it for you guys. I did not touch this pigment or literally any other pigments. So there's a spoiler alert there in saying that I did use one. I shouldn't say I didn't use any, but I really want to use this. It's really pretty. So I'm actually going to keep this in because I was so focused on doing some reviews and stuff like that of new palettes that I've received, and I have been focused on something else which I'll talk to you guys about shortly, but I haven't touched a lot of the little things that I really wanted to actually try. So I will keep this in for the next round, so I'll put that aside. My Soft and Gentle, I believe this is in my project pan, so that stays. This is in my Shop My Stash. I'm going to put this back, but I really enjoy this. The reason I'm putting it back is because I'm also putting back my Accentuate and Sculpt from Mac. This is a little too like peachy toned for me. I'm very yellow based skin tone. It's not bad, but yeah, I've actually enjoyed definitely using this contour shade, so I would like to pull this out again in the future, but I think I'm going to switch it out with something else for now. And this bronzer, I'm going to switch out. I have used this quite a few times actually, and I've really enjoyed it. I scratched on it because I did some swatches side by side of some of the bronzers that I own because they're all very, very old. And I was like, I'm not getting anything from this. Like, it looks like when I swatch it, it's like nothing's coming off. But when I apply it to my skin, it's perfect. Like, it's beautiful. It's like a wonderful light bronzy shade. So it's good. It's just compared to all the other dark bronzers that I have, this didn't have as much of an impact, which I kind of liked. So I like that I have a subtle bronzer. And then this highlighter is the Pro Light, or Pro Light Fusion, pardon me, from Makeup Forever. And this is in the shade 01. And I use this a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's nice, actually. It's more pinky. But I definitely gravitate toward the more bronzy ones. So I will be putting that and picking something else. I don't think I picked anything in here. This is all like, oh yeah, I did. I think I picked this one. This one will stay. All the stuff in here for lipstick and things I need to keep in here because these are the ones that I need to use through. And I don't have really room. I'll go through that with you guys in a little bit, but these two are the ones I'm focusing on from my project pan, and those ones I use the most. They are very neutral shades. And then I have a couple of other ones here, like Syrup I'm trying to use up, my Russian Red. This one is in Velvet Teddy. I want to rebuy some of these, like Velvet Teddy for sure I will rebuy once I use it, but I'd like to use it up. And I have a couple of other ones that I want to use. This one's good for the summer. So I'm not going to be switching out any of these lipsticks for now. Okay. So putting back, okay, so I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. I really like these, and I'm going to keep this in only because this is a really nice deep shade for luminization. So I'll keep this in again because I haven't ever really used this. I've owned this thing for years and I haven't really used it as much. And I actually kept my Lightscapade from MAC. Really nice. It actually is very resemblant. I feel like MAC did this before this was even a thing and people didn't even realize, but this is really similar to what the Hourglass thing does. And I was going to get rid of it because it wasn't an impactful highlighter enough, but I'm actually enjoying the luminosity. I will keep this, you know what, I'm going to put this back for now because it's too light for my tan skin. I'm already starting to tan for some reason. It's happening really quickly. It usually does, but yeah. And then this is the Shade and Light eye contour palette. I'm going to put this back. I did use this actually quite a bit in conjunction with another shadow that I'll show you shortly, but I did get quite a bit of use of this and I enjoy it. And so yeah, I'll be definitely keeping that for sure. It was something that I was testing because maybe I didn't want to hang on to it anymore, but I will absolutely keep that. And then behind my mirror here I have some blushes. So these are the two MAC blushes. One is in Oh My and one is in Let's Be Friends from MAC. I'm going to keep those in because I really like those and I've only used them like maybe once or twice each. This I'll put back. This is the MAC 9x pan in Red Hot. And I love this. This is so perfect for summer, but I have quite a few other eyeshadow palettes that I want to use for the summer. This is in my Project 20 pan. This is in my Project 20 pan. This is the one that I've actually been using a lot of, this yellow. I want to get rid of this. Like I want to use this up completely. So I've actually been using this a lot with the Shade and Light Contour eyeshadow palette. And I also have my Vanilla Mac Pigment. This is just a tester that someone gave me at one of the MAC stores, and I'm trying to use that all up. And then I have these two little eyeshadow singles from MAC. I didn't even use these once. So I've been using so many of my new palettes and reviewing my new palettes that I kind of forgot about these. I'm not sure I'm going to keep these in because I feel like they're more for fall, not so much for spring, and I just don't gravitate toward them right now. They're beautiful and maybe I'll grab them at whatever time down the road or if I want to, but I'm going to put them back right now, which is unfortunate because I didn't get any use of those. And then underneath this I have a bunch of things in here. So this is the blush palette from Tarte. It has two highlighters in it as well, and I've actually used this and I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to keep it in here as well. I know I'm not really like changing things out or whatever, but I rarely do a full face, rarely, and I feel like I'd like to just get a hint more use of these because it's something that I purchased and I never really touched. So I will probably keep these in for one more month maybe. Should I do that? I kind of want to. You know what? I will. I'll keep these in for another month and see how that goes. I'm going to put this back. I didn't use this a lot. I used it maybe once or twice, but only because the shades in here are super deep. Really, really, really deep. And though that is definitely my thing, this is the only shade that I think I could have used and I didn't. I could have used them all if I'm being completely honest, but I would have used this a lot actually and didn't even think to touch this palette because everything in it is so deep. So it's something I'm going to pull out maybe closer to fall and I'll try it again at that point. And this one I'm keeping in. This is my Makeup Geek Shadow Singles, and these are the holographic ones and these are the foiled. Yeah, foiled eyeshadows. And these ones are, it just says eyeshadow. Yeah, I think they're the holographic ones. They're like not multi-chromes, but like holographic. And then there's a couple of backup singles here. And this one is a single that I didn't want to declutter out of my collection, and I don't even know. I think this is Buxom. So I'm just going to keep this because if I ever need an inner corner highlight, I gravitate toward these and also some of the lighter ones here. So I really like this because I use this constantly when I wasn't using it at all for a really long time. So I'm going to keep that in. So yeah, I'm going to start picking stuff out of my collection now and put this back in. So I'll go ahead and do that now. I'm going to start with this drawer here. It's got my little small eyeshadow palettes and then a bunch of like MAC stuff back here, pigments, and then like glitters and liquid eyeshadows. And I would like to try some of the newer things that I have. This is one of the things I wore when I shouldn't have, and I should have used the stuff I put in my Shop My Stash. I'm actually going to pull this out because it's one of the newer ones, and it's from Huda Beauty, the Electric Obsessions eyeshadow palette. And I'm also going to break out the Huda Coral Obsessions because lately coral has been my jam, so I'm going to try that. I haven't even opened this yet. So that'll be really nice for spring and summer. And this is the this is the highlighter selection. I got a couple of new ones. You guys, if you saw my haul, you'd see I got the Pixie by Petra. I really wanted to try this. It's very good for a drugstore. I'm considering pulling that one out actually. I did want to pull out this one here from Wet n Wild. This is the loose highlighter in, oops, and I'm So Lit. Thinking I might go with a palette next. So let's check out blush. I think I'm gonna leave all these blushes for now, just because I have my other two that I'm using currently and I'm starting to tan, so those colors will be really nice and deep. So I think I'll pass on those for now. So this is my face products, like foundations, face palettes, and there's some primers in here. There's highlighter, like there's highlighter palettes, contour palettes, blush palettes, all that kind of stuff in here. So I definitely need something to contour with, and I'm thinking of using, I have some stuff way in the back. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to reach that. Let's do this. I'm going to pull this one out for sure, this bronzer from Lise Wachee. This is in Havana. I'm going to definitely pull that out for sure. And I think I'll pull out these two. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. Again, this is too peach for my skin tone, but I'll make it work. And this is the Revolution Pro Illuminate. This is beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Love this so much. Hope you can see that. It's gorgeous. So I'll pull that out as well. I haven't used that in a while. Lots of highlight there. Let's see. So I bought this Makeup Forever. I'm not going to use it just yet. I bought this because I thought it would be the same as, where are you? Here. As this one. It says Matte Velvet Skin. This says Matte Velvet and this says Matte Velvet Plus. So, oh sorry. This says Matte Velvet Plus and this says Matte Velvet, and the color is not even the same. So I don't even know. Like, I'm going to keep this, obviously. I'm going to try and use it. It's a good deep tone. It would probably match me decently well right now. It might even be too light. I have tanned so much in such a short period. I'm also thinking of cracking this out. This is the Champagne Pop Highlight. It's a little different than the other one, so I can pull that out. This one would be a little bit of a bronze topper. And I would have to put this all over my face as a bronze topper because it's just too dark. But I think I'll pull this out because I have the individual Champagne Pop, and the reason I'm keeping this is because I don't have this shade in a single. Otherwise I would declutter this as well, but yeah. I also have this from Tarte, which is similar to the Hourglass situation and the Lightscapade, but again, like it's, oh, that's really pretty and just very subtle. And then this, I don't even know, that's like a setting powder. I might pull this out too. I have lots to use, and I don't normally wear a lot of face makeup in the summer because it just melts off my face. So These are my pajama pants. It's like Christmas. I'm trying to think. I might go for this. Let me just see what else there is here first. No, this is a blush. A highlighter. Extra dimension skin finish, an extra dimension blush, and an extra dimension bronzer. So let's see what this bronzer is like. Very, very similar to the other one where it's almost next to nothing. I think I'm gonna wait to use this one. I've never touched it. That was the first time I've actually even swatched it. So yeah, I'll hang on to that for just a little while. I'm not gonna use it yet. I might use this. I was actually, you know what, I'm going to save these. I'm going to save these for now. I do have highlighters and bronzers here. I do want to use this as well. The only bronzer that I currently have out actually is the Le Swatche. So I think what I might also do is pull out, do I want this or this? So this Tarte, I know this looks like the Dose of Colors thing. This is the Tarte holiday collection from years and years and years ago, before Dose of Colors came out with the same kind of thing, an eyeshadow palette. So this is a long, like it's old. It's old. It has really pretty blushes, and it also has Park Avenue Princess in it. And I'm thinking I might break this out and use this as well. So then I have another bronzer. This doesn't have a bronzer in it, I don't think. No. I'll just hang on to that for now. I have a sculpting powder. I think that's pretty much all I need for now. And then I have a highlight, I have contour, I have bronzer, I have blush. Okay, excellent. Now for eyeshadow. So this is the first drawer of eyeshadows of 3, I believe. I'm definitely going to use this. This is a new one in my collection. I didn't have anything like this in my collection before I got this, so I'm going to use this. And I think I'm going to wait to use this one for now. It's not at the moment the colors that I want to go for, even though I would really like to put something out on that, but I'll wait for now. I did get this Tammy times Revolution, or Tammy and Revolution, I don't know, collaboration with Revolution Makeup in the Tropical Carnival shadow palette. I really want to play with this, but I also have so many other ones that I want to break out right now. I think what I'll do is I'll hang on for now on this one because I do have another palette or two that I know that I want to bring out. So I think I'm going to hold off on that one. I think this is one I wanted to use. No, that is super cool toned and not my jam for right now. That can wait for winter. Yeah, this one I'll use as well. This is Fashion Fanatic by MAC. I will bring this one out and use that. And in this drawer here, there's a couple that I want to bring out actually. So I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette. Haven't used it in some time. I want to use that. And also the Sweet Peach palette. I don't know, like it doesn't give me life looking at this. It doesn't give me inspiration, but I'm gonna pull that out anyway. Like, I don't even know if you can really see that well. This is a horrible angle. Let me see if I can back up a bit. Okay. So here are my large eyeshadow palettes. And I want to pull out this one for sure. I'm going to leave it in the drawer. But it's got a lot of color in it. So I'm going to pull this one out. This is the Vida Loca Palette from Kat Von D. And that's pretty much it, I think, for the next month. And if I so wish, I'll just, you know, grab as I choose. Okay, so this is everything in the container. Just these two do not fit. So I will probably put this one back into the drawer for the next month and just grab it if I need to. And then this one I will put back in the drawer as well, but I will definitely be using this as my bronzer for the next month. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will have some new kind of system happening in the next little while, so keep an eye out for that on my channel. And yeah, for now it's just going to be this, and hopefully you guys will check that out in the future. But this is the stuff for the next month, so wish me luck. Hopefully I get good use. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.